Goshen, officially known as the State of Goshen, was a short-lived Boer Republic in southern Africa founded by Boers opposing British rule in the region. Located in an area of Bechuanaland, west of the Transvaal, Goshen existed as an independent nation for a short period, from 1882 to 1883 as the State of Goshen and, after unification with neighbouring Stellaland, as the United States of Stellaland from 1883 to 1885. During its history, Goshen, though small in size, became a focal point of conflict between the British Empire and the South African Republic, the two major players vying over the territory. After a series of claims and annexations, British fears of Boer expansionism ultimately led to its demise and, among other factors, set the stage for the Second Boer War. History. Before the proclamation of Goshen, the land was under the control of competing Griqua and Swana groups, while the United Kingdom laid claim to it as part of the emerging protectorate of British Bechuanaland. Two of the indigenous groups were under the leadership of Chiefs Mancoewane and Montshilwa, whom the British regarded as friendly, and another two under the leadership of Chiefs Moshuat and Masu. In the mid-19th century, Trekkers established themselves in the region, and in the early 1880s they supported Moshuat in his battles against Mancoewane and Montshilwa, helping to besiege Montshilwa's stronghold Mahikeng. Mahikeng fell on the 24th of October 1882 and, in gratitude, Moshuat ceded large portions of Mancoewane's land each to the Boer mercenaries who had supported him. The mercenaries, led by Nicolaas Claudius Van Pitius, immediately declared independence, naming the new nation after the Book of Genesis's land of Goshen, the best of the land of Egypt given to Joseph, with its capital at Rooigrond. Geography. Goshen covered an area of 10,400 square kilometers, with its northern border the Molopo River, and sharing a border with the Transvaal. It had an estimated population of 17,000, of whom approximately 2,000 were of European origin. Goshen's capital Rooigrond was little more than a fortified farm consisting of a collection of mud huts and a population of a few dozen. Situated near Mafeking, Goshen's flag, designed by Van Pitius, was adopted in early 1883 and consisted of horizontal black, white and red stripes with a green vertical stripe at the hoist. Unification with Stellaland. Less than a year after declaring independence, on the 6th of August 1883, Goshen and the neighbouring Republic of Stellaland united to form the United States of Stellaland. While the British government was at first unconcerned about the declaration of independence of Goshen and Stellaland, and felt it could not prevent such proclamations of independence, Cecil Rhodes recognized the economic implications of an independent Boer Republic blocking the transit of goods between the Cape Colony and British Central Africa, and began to agitate the Cape Colony government to forcibly take control of the area. As part of his plan to bring the United States of Stellaland under British rule, Rhodes and colleague Frank Thompson travelled to Stellaland in September 1884 to convince the locals of the advantages of Cape rule. While the Stellaland residents were receptive to Rhodes' Goshen, proved to be far more hostile. While Rhodes stayed at the Goshen border, Thompson visited Rooigrond to speak to the president Van Pitius, who was living in a tent. Van Pitius immediately arrested Thompson before eventually releasing him to tell Rhodes that Goshen remained independent and demanded British recognition of that independence. In response to Rhodes' actions, on the 16th of September 1884, Transvaal's President Paul Kruger proclaimed Transvaal's annexation of Goshen and Stellaland in the interests of humanity, and on the 3rd of October, Transvaal's Director of Education, Reverend Stephanus Dutoit, arrived in Rooigrond, made a fiery speech, renamed the town Heliopolis, and raised the Transvaal flag. As a result, the British told Kruger that annexation was unacceptable. In December 1884, 4,000 troops of the Bechuanaland Expeditionary Force, led by General Charles Warren, were sent from England to quell the Boers and force Goshen and Stellaland to capitulate. Warren met with no resistance, and Goshen was subsequently incorporated into British Bechuanaland. On 3 October 1895, the colony was abolished and incorporated into the colony of the Cape of Good Hope.